The Blues are interested in bringing Barcelona defender Jules Kounde to Stamford Bridge next season. According to HitEC, Pochettino's scouts were in Italy a week ago, keeping an eye on Kounde during Barcelona's Champions League first leg against Napoli. The report claims that Chelsea would be prepared to spend money on Kounde, but could face competition from Manchester United for his signature. Football London says, with Thiago Silva's future uncertain, Chelsea may need new players to build their defence. If Kounde wants a new project in England, he could be a worthy target to pursue. Raheem Sterling could be replaced by the athletic Bilbao winger. It's not just Pochettino who is under threat at Chelsea. It seems no one is safe, including Raheem Sterling. A report from the Daily Express claims that the top brass at Stamford Bridge are split over whether to keep hold of the pound 50M sterling or cut their losses in favour of an alternative option. One such option appears to be athletic Bilbao winger Nico Williams, who according to journalist Simon Phillips, the Blues are keeping an eye on. The 21-year-old has scored 10 La Liga goals this season, only signing a new contract in December. But Chelsea have not been shy about spending money on their top transfer targets under Todd Bowley, and £43 million appears to be enough to activate the clause Williams' release. Football London says £50 million may seem like small change compared to the huge fees paid to bring the likes of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez to Stamford Bridge, but Raheem Sterling remains an important investment. Chelsea will have to do some serious homework regarding potential replacements before they decide to part ways with the established England international for good. Chelsea are chasing a new star worth £150 million. According to reports in Spain, Chelsea are now alone in their pursuit of Rafael leao, with Paris Saint-Germain turning their attention elsewhere. Chelsea appear well placed to secure a deal for the AC Milan star if they decide to activate his hefty release clause, reported to be £150M this summer. With some of the higher-ups at Stamford Bridge happy to see Raheem Sterling leave this summer, Leao could quickly become the perfect new signing to help steer Pochettino's sinking ship next season. While Sterling could potentially leave, Leao would be an ideal replacement and upgrade for Chelsea this summer. The Milanese, despite having a large release clause, would be well worth pursuing, as a player who has previously received high praise in Serie A. Chelsea target, Leeds star in surprise move. As reported by Fabrizio Romano for Team Talk, interest in Summerville is heating up, signaling the possibility of a big move in the next summer transfer window. At just 22 years of age, Summerville has already become one of the championship's standout players, with an impressive tally of 15 goals and 8 assists in 32 league appearances. His vital role has propelled Leeds United to the top of Premier League promotion, making him a hot commodity in the transfer market. The young winger's ability to influence the game has not gone unnoticed, and several clubs are vying for his signature. Latest information on the Leeds player's potential move to Chelsea. Crescencio Summerville attracted a lot of attention as he guided Leeds back to the Premier League. Fabrizio Romano's exclusive daily update for Caught Offside reveals he has no specific knowledge of Chelsea's interest in the Dutchman, despite rumours surfacing this week. Despite rumours, I am not aware of any contact or negotiations regarding Crescencio Summerville at Leeds. Chelsea's priority in the summer remains a centre forward, but let's see who else they are targeting. There are a lot of clubs following and monitoring Crescencio in the Premier League and other leagues, so let's see if Chelsea decide to join them. But I don't know anything concrete about this at the moment, Romano wrote. Chelsea only needs to pay the necessary fees to recruit Osimhen. According to Corriere dello Sport, Chelsea only need to pay the transfer fee required to sign Napoli striker Victor Osimhen during the summer transfer window. The London Giants are preparing a new striker for next season, and they have identified Osimhen as their main target. Chelsea have spoken to the player's representatives, and Corriere dello Sport claims that Napoli cannot stop him from leaving if the required price, most likely a release clause, is paid. The Blues have long held an interest in the former Lille man, but they could still face competition in the summer with Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain, also eyeing his signature. There is confidence that Osimhen will be a fantastic signing for the Blues. He is at the peak of his career, and good finishing ability is something the Blues lack at the moment. Osimhen recently signed a new contract with a release clause worth £112 million, and the Blues may have to trigger that clause to have any chance of prying him away from the Serie A champions. Archie Brown is now on Chelsea's radar. The 21-year-old started life with Derby County as a left winger and worked his way up through the age groups. However, when Derby found themselves in a difficult position financially, he chose not to sign a new contract and instead joined Swiss Super League club FC Lausanne. According to The Guardian, his performances have attracted the interest of Chelsea and West Ham United, who are both chasing him. He is said to be valued at around £15 million. Football London says, Todd Bailey will have to be great at a lot of other things to make up for the lack of ROI he's getting in West London at the moment. A more considered recruiting approach could benefit him, and Archie Brown might be a good place to start a new era of more thoughtful spending. Chelsea and Man City are chasing Bundesliga stars. According to The Sun, both City and Chelsea are interested in Bayern Munich star Jamal Musiala, who is open to the idea of a move to the Premier League. The attacking midfielder's current contract expires in 2026, but the report claims that talks over an extension have been ongoing since October. Bayern are said to be willing to pay Musala around £150,000 a week, but the former Chelsea Academy star is yet to agree a new contract. Musiala joined Bayern in 2019 after leaving Chelsea's academy, and since then he has made 153 appearances for the German side in all competitions, scoring 40 goals and providing 27 assists. The report claims that Chelsea are interested in the idea of re-signing the player, while City have been monitoring him in recent weeks and have also shown interest in a possible deal. Musala is said to be aware of the interest and would be open to a sensational return to England, although Bayern are under little pressure to sell him this summer as he has more than 2 years remaining on his contract. Chelsea keen on Flamengo winger Matthias Goncalves. According to a report from Bolivip, Chelsea are set to increase their interest in Flamengo winger Matthias Goncalves after owner Todd Boehly approved the signing of the youngster. The 18-year-old Brazilian winger is highly rated in South America, and he has a bright future ahead of him. Goncalves is expected to develop into a top-class player in the coming years, and Chelsea have been observing his development for some time. According to the report, the West London club has shown a willingness to invest in talented young players since the change of ownership. It appears that strategy will continue as Bolivip claims that Boehly has now approved Goncalves' move. The report says that Chelsea are now expected to follow up with a formal proposal, but they may have to pay a heavy price as Goncalves has an £86 million release clause and is tied to a long contract. Chelsea are unlikely to pay that much for an unproven talent. Therefore, Flamengo must be more reasonable with their demands for this move to be implemented.